Hey there, I'm Christopher McClure, and this is wholenessgeeks.com. And this is the sixth meditation in a series of 9 meditations that correspond to the Enneagram types. And this, of course, then it corresponds to the Enneagram type 6 or the point 6. Now, this is the main element of this meditation is out breath. So specifically out breath and not in breath also. The Tibetan yogis who developed this meditation did so brilliantly, um, so that they're using breath to actually develop awareness. Okay, and the way this happens is that when you breathe out and you allow the gap to exist between that out breath and the next out breath, that gap can contain whatever it is that's going on with you, which could be any number of things. It could be you're in breath, but we're really not paying attention. We're not like focusing on the in breath. It could be a thought. It could be an emotion. It could be a sensation. It could be some, phenomenon. But we're breathing out into space or awareness. And that space or awareness then contains our experience. And there is the tendency with, with this, with in like in a lot of breathing meditations, there's what people are instructed, they're guided to breathe in what you want and to breathe out what you don't want. And that is not what's happening in this meditation. We're not breathing out what we don't want. We're allowing the space that we're breathing out into to contain what it is that's happening, whether we want that or we don't. So let's go ahead and do the meditation. If I'm going to just kind of, because this is I'm going to give a just a little pointer, because this meditation is very kind of light-handed. There's more of a tendency to drift from the technique. And if you notice that you're doing that, just label it thinking and then come back to the technique. So let's go ahead and begin. The name of this meditation is Shamatha Vipassana. And the Shamatha refers to the focus, which is the out breath. And the Vipassana is it's a Hindu word, I believe it's Sanskrit, which means insight. So there's a focus, and then there is insight created around what is because of that focus, but because it's a lighter focus, and it's a more including kind of focus. So let's go ahead and begin and see what we get. And it is an eye open meditation. Okay, short amount of time. Um, I found that in probably the second half of that meditation, I I was thinking of a email reply that I was going to make, and just before the timer chirped away, I realized, oh, I, I'm, I'm I'm thinking, and so I labeled it thinking and came back, and then the timer. So yeah, I guess I'd have to say that this meditation is a very safe meditation in that it it it's like some meditations, they're easier for the ego to kind of um, take over to some extent. And this meditation is uh, it doesn't lend itself to that very easily. In fact, it's there's a bit of gentle kind of hand slapping, that it's just like, oh, thinking, and it's just like it's a lot of letting go. And I find that it's good, if you have a lot going on, at a particular point in your life, you have a lot going on, and maybe your mind and your emotions are kind of, wrestling with things. It's a very good meditation to kind of create space around that. So so it's not. I would actually recommend that it's not used just when that's going on. To use it all the to make a regular schedule with this. I actually do it. I do a lot of different meditations. So for me to give the some significant regular time to a particular meditation is that is significant, and I give it an hour on Sunday morning, and then I give it 20 minutes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening, and it's just a really good kind of gentle way to hold yourself in everything that you uh, are, and there's a distinction here it's subtle, and I try to make clear that it's not about this meditation is not about like changing anything or working through. It's just about like creating a space to allow whatever it is that's going on to just be there. And when you do that, when you allow what's going on to just be there, um, you 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 see what's going on in a different light. It's like, the solution to any kind of human issue is to create space around it. And this meditation does just that. It creates space around whatever it is that's going on. Once again, it's Shamatha Vipassana. This is the sixth meditation for point 6 in the Enneagram. And I'm Christopher McClure, and from wholenessgeeks.com, and I hope this has been valuable. Thank you.